Hello, welcome to the build guide for the Krogan Engineer. This is not a top tier class, I guess I would say. You can use it in gold, it gets the job done, but it's not to say it's going to be the best. This can, however, be a very tech prime heavy class, I guess. Um, One of the unfortunate situations you're put in is that assault turret isn't a very good skill, and rage is your only source of shield and health regen. So you really need that for gold. You need max rage because of that tier 6 ability. And assault turret with 1 point is not that great. So you're mainly going to be using overload and incinerate. But let's take a look at rage first since that's mandatory. We'll just go right to rank 6. This is why we're taking it. So when your health drops below 33%, you're going to automatically trigger rage, and it's also going to have extended duration. So the benefit of having rage active is what you get in rank 5, the bonus health regeneration and the delay reduction. So this is going to allow your entire health bar to regenerate as long as you're not taking damage, and thus extend your survivability. In rank 4, you're also going to get increased health and shields, and that minuscule amount of damage resistance, and from the base abilities, health and shields, that's not going to matter, and the base ability itself. So this is your survivability. This is what's going to keep you alive in gold. Offensive tech, on the other hand, is going to increase our damage a bit. In rank 4, we're going to take power enhancement, make our powers deal a bit more damage. I would say combo detonation could be a feasible option. I might be more inclined to take combo detonation if combos get buffed, like we're kind of hoping they will. So that might switch around a bit. Go ahead and take whichever you'd feel more comfortable with. In rank 5, anti-shield versus anti-armor. This is basically a choice between, do you want to buff your overload or do you want to buff your incinerate? Either one is valid. Take whichever one you feel like. Not gonna be game breaking either way. In rank 6, elemental tech. This is gonna be a big source of our damage. So incinerate and overload should both be proccing this, which is gonna then make our weapon with an elemental ammo do 35% increased damage. So this build will require an elemental ammo. Sorry about that, but it's going to be pretty necessary to keep your damage up. And incinerate. For rank 4, I know some people like to go with radius. I prefer burning. I guess take whichever one you really want, but again, I prefer burning. Rank 5, impact versus anti-armor. I'm kind of taking impact right now because I have double incinerate in rank 6. There are a lot of times when I'll shoot, incinerate. It'll launch my 2 projectiles, and they'll both actually go to the same target. And so I'm hoping that means I'm getting 30% initial damage twice, and that'll benefit me against all targets versus anti-armor only helping versus armor targets. So that's the logic there. If you want to go for detonator, I guess you could, but I'm playing the class more relying on the stuns from my 2 abilities and attacking while stuff is burning. So detonating isn't really necessary to the playstyle of the way I have it built right now. But if you were to go with combo damage in your passive, maybe that could be a reason to go for detonator here. So I prefer playing as either a primer or a detonator and not really relying on detonating my own stuff. So I'm playing this character as a primer right now, and a good teammate to have would be a detonator. Anyways, assault turret, just leave the 1 point in there. Throw it down when you feel like it. Maybe it'll kill some stuff, who knows. Overload, the other ability we're going to be maxing. In rank 4, I'm going for damage, just as a thematic choice. I guess usually I do take recharge speed, but Trying to just maximize our tech damage as much as we can with this build, and maybe if powers get buffed a bit soon here, this build will become more powerful, so we'll just have to wait and see. At rank 5, Charged Overload versus Anti-Shield. Again, going with our damage theme. My game just minimized. Hopefully that didn't mess anything up. Rank 5, the damage theme we got going on. Take an anti-shield for that. I actually do really like Charged Overload as... there it goes again. I do like Charged Overload as well, but just not taking it this time. And again, rank 6 for the theme of as much damage as possible, taking the one that boosts our damage. However, personally, I do like the other one as well. Thing is, with this build, we're not really spreading debuffs, which is generally why I make Overload spread to more targets. You're not going to be shooting every target that's hit by Overload, and you're not necessarily going to have that many targets within range either. So the more consistent bonus for this build is going to be the damage. And like I said before, you are going to need an ammo, so as you can see, leveling this up, I am actually out of ammos now. And then in my other slot, I would probably take Tech Power Amp, or Recharge if you want, either one. Again, just going for as much tech damage as possible. So also our equipment, the engineering kit, obviously it's going to increase our tech damage. For our weapon, I like the Equalizer because it doesn't run out of ammo, has a good rate of fire, good damage, and really puts out okay damage when you've got your tech debuff up. So other good weapons, if you don't mind reloading and paying attention to ammo, would be like Hurricane, or I don't know. I don't really feel like thinking about alternatives right now. Equalizer is really good. It's overtuned right now. Nerf Equalizer. Anyways, check out the gameplay video. It is kind of fun to play. Rage is kind of like not the best way to stay alive, but I mean it's something. So if you want to play as a tech damage class and you're hoping for buffs, go ahead and level one up and be ready for maybe someday being really powerful. And maybe if they ever buff Assault Turret, we'll see some of this stuff change too. But who knows? This is how it is right now. So thanks for watching.